had to step out of the office, guys. You will not believe this. I did a video early. I'm still at work. And the video, I was sharing some good content too, but the video was terrible because I was outside in an area where there's a lot of wind. I'm like, have my earphones on, and I couldn't believe how much these earphones pick up a lot of background noise. And I'm like using my hand to hold my phone, my video phone. I don't want my hand to get in the way. So I'm like almost at the end of my day. Today is a beautiful day, y'all. And I try to bring you guys a video once a week, like close to the weekend. And usually I would do it from my home, but I have company over, family over, in-laws over. That is another story in itself, child. Let me tell you, I love my in-laws, but child, and I watch my steps so I don't fall down the stairs. I make sure I don't fall down these stairs. See these stairs right here? They're like, they curve over, kind of steep stairs. So I'm going to try to do this video again. Hopefully I don't have a lot of wind in the background and I don't have to do it again. But as I was saying, before I move on with this video, can you guys see my little outfit and the glass, my little red top, my red pants, my black boots? So cute, my little outfit. Isn't that cute, you guys? I got this top from Ross over the last weekend, and it is like so cute. I said, oh, I gotta get this top. So I don't shop a lot. Oh, it might be a lot of wind. Hopefully it's not. I'm gonna go sit in the area. I'm not gonna talk right now. I'm gonna find my area where I sit. Trying to put this to sit, you guys. So what I want you guys to do, give me a thumbs up. Hear that wind. Hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to subscribe. Share my videos, you guys. And hopefully I can feel the wind, so I know it's windy. But if I sit in this area, it won't be as windy. Hopefully. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know. So I'm gonna sit here. Hopefully, so now I don't see a lot of wind. I wish I had my tripod. I wouldn't have to hold this up, you guys. Oh gosh. So hope y'all can hear me because there is traffic going by. I know my earphones, they pick up a lot of noise, but I just wanted to pick up where I left off because my first video that I did, I deleted it because it was so much wind and I was in competition with the wind. I couldn't get what I was saying out. And it wasn't clear. So I wanted to share with you guys, introduce myself first. I'm gonna rest my arm so I'm comfortable and not switching back and forth. I think that lighting is much better. But first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Gigi from Northern California. I'm gonna say Southern California. Northern California. I am an entrepreneur, but I work a full-time job, and I recommend, I'm all about financial development, creating a better financial life for yourself. But when I was younger, I didn't think that way. It took some time for me to develop this kind of mindset because I just thought I was brought up, being a baby boomer, I was brought up thinking that you graduate from high school or go college and you get a job and that was it. But now in 2021, things are shifting. The security in a job is not there like it used to be. So you have to have more than one income. You have to have more than one income because that is so important. I think it is dangerous to just have one income because when one source of income dries up, you're left with another source of income. So, you never know what's going to happen. So, if you have more than one income coming in, that's like really setting yourself up to have great security. So, what I wanted to share with you is my method that I've been using to secure multiple streams of income. One was affiliate marketing, another one was e commerce, and now into I kind of pivot into getting into short term rentals. But I'm doing short term rentals with a twist. Like other people, they do short term rentals, and short term rentals is like, you heard of Airbnb? Well, it's when you rent out your space for money, right? And so what I do is I'm in a different kind of niche. There are different kind of niches that you could get in. You could get into the vacation Airbnb. You could get into the work Airbnb where you allow people like nurses that travel or construction workers that travel or engineers that travel to utilize your space, right? And you get paid for that. And so there's several ways that you can get into it, into short-term rentals. And the niche that I'm in, I am in the local production agency. So I have a very, very, very new, so it's like an intro, very new um, agency business, which is local production agency. And so what I do is I will share or introduce to people primarily short-term rental hosts that already have their short-term rental business going, and I introduce them in another way that they can increase their income. And that would be to have rent out their space for a few hours to production workers, or excuse me, to production workers to to do videos, to do photography in their space, right? And so I was sharing how is that done. And and the wind is still blowing. So I'm gonna go inside, you guys. Let's go inside because this is terrible. So even if you're not, and maybe I'm gonna wait till I get to where I'm going to start talking. I'm gonna go inside, you guys. Okay. So, and I think this is so exciting. This is like thinking of creative ways that you can make additional income. And what's really interesting is that a lot of people, they think, talking to other coworkers, they think that working a job is the only way that they can make money or supplement, my hand keep getting in the way, or supplement their income. Let me show you guys, like, I love to walk, right? I love to walk, and I'm going to show you, when I get off of work, I walk this path, I walk down this way, and on the left hand side over here, when I get past these big buildings, there's like hills and stuff that I can see, so it's like really nice for me. If you look on the left side, there's nature. If you look on the right side, there's traffic. So it's really interesting. So I'm gonna go out here. I'm gonna go in here, you guys, back into the building so you guys can hear me. I have my badge up here to get into the building. So let me just finish talking to you guys. So I'm back in the building. I'm gonna stand here. Hopefully, coworkers don't come by. But as I was saying, with the short-term rentals, that is a good business to get into. If you have a home, if you have a nice home, or even your apartment, if you live in an apartment building, look at my hair. You have to ask your landlord if it's okay because it's like sublease, subletting, and um, some landlords they don't want that. My hair's all over the place. Will not allow you to do that. So you have to ask your landlord if it's okay. Um, but if it's okay, now the difference between renting out a bedroom or something for long term is different than short term because when you do it for short term, like it says, a person may be coming from out of town and they just want to rent a room for, for a minute, or they may live in town, but they just want to get away from their place, or so you never know why a person want to rent your space. So usually, 9 times out of 10, people are renting out their space, um, and they don't live there. But what I do is I would offer you the chance to rent out your space to production people, and they will, you know, and if you agree, we would figure out, what the production person is looking for and see if your place benefits the production crew. Like, is there good parking? Because they would have to upload and unload their tools, their material, and equipment. I meant to say they would have to download and upload their equipment. Take these off. Upload and download their equipment, and see if your space would allow them to. Does it fit that criteria? Um, and other things like, do you have Wi-Fi? Do you have good lighting? Do you have natural lighting? And so what they would do, say if we met and you were interested in making money in your place using a space, maybe just the living room, you can you could you could say what rooms that they could use. You don't have to have them use every single room in your place. You could like say, well, you could use the living room, you could use, you know, the bathroom, you could use certain rooms, but then you can mark off what rooms you don't want them to use. So that would be up to you, right? So if I was able to find someone, a production person to use your space, then they liked your space, they were interested, they would contact me and they would make an appointment to send out a scout to come look at your place. Now you would either have somebody there to help them because they want to, get more information about your space. They want to know the amenities that you supply. And, and you would just give them a tour around your place and they would see if it's a fit for their production company. Now, there are small production companies, there are medium sized production companies, and there are large production companies that, you could say what size according to your space. Well, if your space is not large enough to accommodate large production companies, then you wouldn't use them. You would find production companies that accommodate your spaces. You can have a warehouse. If you have a warehouse, you could have a restaurant. You could live in an apartment. You could have your own house. And so, what I would do as an agent, I would find production companies that will fit your space, right? And then we write up contracts. And like I mentioned earlier, they would send out. I keep messing with my hair. they would they would send out what they call these people scouts, just to, like I mentioned earlier, to see if there is a good fit. Because I think, like with production companies, they want to make sure that they have like good lighting because that's really important, to them doing, the production, the videos, the filming, the photography. And they want to make sure that your place is conducive for that. They want to make sure that the entrance and exit is easy to access. They want to make sure that parking is good. And, these are things that they would be looking for, and that if it's a good fit, then they would make make an agreement to use your space. And the great thing about this is, like, for example, they're not staying the night. They're not staying days in and days out. And so they are just using your space for a few hours. Now, if you are a short-term rental person and you have like a gap in when you have tenants staying there in your space, then you could utilize those gaps. You could put in production workers, or I could find production workers to fill those gaps in your space, so that you are bringing in additional income, and and your bank account is basically growing. So I'm excited about that. So I'm in the process of doing my promotion. I'm working on the website now, and then I'm going to be putting up my social media stuff. Um, put up I love my hair. I'm going to be putting up my social media stuff. And so it's a process. It definitely is a process. And I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited about this new venture in my life. One thing I realized is about doing the research is that I realized that I really enjoy the service industry. I love giving people, an experience, have them walk away with an experience and making them happy. I really enjoy that. Now, if you're interested in learning more, just leave a comment below and let me know what you think. If you have a space that you would like me to we could talk about getting production people in there utilizing your space so that you can make more money. Let me know. I would be happy to talk to you about that, and we could set up maybe a Zoom meeting or something. I am in Northern California, so if you live somewhere else, we can figure it out. We'll figure it out. I got a person from Seattle, outside of Seattle, that contacted me, and so I'm going to be meeting with this person to see, if there's a fit. Yeah, and, if I could do this for them. So this is definitely exciting. It's definitely doable, and it's fun at the same time. So, along with doing the production short-term rental, I'm also going to be looking into doing short-term rentals for workers, for traveling workers like nurses and architects and people who travel outside of where they live, and they need a nice, comfortable, um, clean place to stay, that offers great amenities and stuff like that. But you do one thing at a time. I want to make sure that I have this going and that I do a good job in the local production industry, and see how that goes, because I'm new at this, and I'm one of those people. I definitely want to do a great job, and offer, like I said, a great experience to people. So on that note, don't forget to subscribe, leave a thumbs up, hit the notification button so whenever I do another video that you're notified, and share my videos if you find value in this. I would love for you to share this. And on that note, guess what? I got to put my mask back on because I got to go back to work. We only have, at work, we get 3 breaks. We get two 15-minute breaks, and I think I went over 15 minutes. And we get my mask. I can't find my mask. Oh, I have to take the elevator. And I'm not going to take the stairs today, y'all. Right now. I took them down, but I'm going to take the elevator back up. Come with me. Okay, so we're going up. Did my thing fall out of my bra? Oh, yeah, oh, here it is. I have it in my bra. Oh, okay, you guys, I gotta go. I'm so funny, right? So, leave a message. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, like, share, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.